Minions, Derf here, and I got a special fill-in photos for Fred and Fibbs today. We're going to start off, though, with just coloring this final picture that I got from the Pet Care Veterinary and Animal Hospital. They did the surgery on Tiree, and he's doing okay. He's still a little sad that he can't live with his brothers, but he's going to get there. He gets to play with them every day. So, as you can see, I got my crayons here, and I just got to go get my human glove. I also have a pencil, because I'm going to draw a little drawing later on. In honor of a special ratty. So, stay along. I'm going to get my human glove, and you're going to really enjoy this one. I know you will. So, take care. See you in a bit. Bye! Alright, Minions, I'm back, and I got my crayons and got my human glove, more importantly. And now it's time to color this little ducky. So, we'll start with his little beak. And, yeah, duckies. My brother Spartacus, he don't like ducks. The first time he saw a duck, he tried to chase it and it jumped in the water. And when it jumped in the water, it splashed. And the splash scared Spartacus. He's like, oh no! So after that, he doesn't like the ducks anymore. He avoids them. I've never seen a duck up close. But I've seen pictures of them, so I know what they look like. Yeah, I don't get to go outside too much. When I go to the vet, or sometimes my daddy will take me for a trip to PetSmart. But other than that, I'm an indoor rat. You know, I like to stay inside and do that. So, but it's a lot safer for me indoors. There's a lot of things out there that aren't very friendly to ratties out in the outside world. So, I'm just gonna stay inside and be a good boy. Yep. All right. Give me 1 second, Minions. I gotta take a quick break here for a sec. Alright, yeah, I'm back. I just had to have Tiree readjust the camera. So, but it should be okay now. I had it resting next to the book that I'm coloring on. If you put a hard surface underneath your crayon, what you're coloring, it'll just it'll make you coloring a little bit better. Because sometimes if the surface isn't smooth or it's soft, it'll mess up the pressure, or when you're coloring, or it can mess up, your stroke. You might hit a soft spot on the couch or something, and it'll like mess up your thing. So yeah, you always want to have a nice solid surface underneath your picture that you're coloring. That's my main tip for today. Not going to be giving too many coloring tips today, because I'm going to take more of the time to talk about the special day it is today. Today is August 1st, and that's Coast Guard Day, and my daddy works for the Coast Guard. Yep. No, actually, it is Coast Guard Day, but the more important thing about Coast Guard Day, about August 4th, I should say, is that is Prince Ernie Day. Who's Prince Ernie? Well, that's what I'm here to talk about. Prince Ernie was a rat owned by a fellow minion, and he was a good boy. And, obviously he was a prince. And he had a crush on one of my daddy's princesses. Princess Celestia. She was the princess who lived at Daddy's house before Princess Sarissa. So Prince Ernie had a crush on Princess Celestia, and they were communicating online, and they ended up getting married. And now they're both in heaven, and they're living in a big mansion up in heaven, and they have, in their backyard, they have a little guest cabin, and in the guest cabin lives Prince Ernie's brother Chicken, and Princess Celestia's sister, Princess Luna. It's like one big happy family. Yeah, Chicken and Luna end up getting married then too, because they saw how happy that Prince Ernie and Princess Celestia were together. So it's always nice when you can find happiness with somebody special in your life. I know. I'm happy that I found, somebody special, my daddy in my life. He adopted me from the St. Nicholas Mouse Rescue. So I'm really grateful for that. I'm really happy that I got a chance to, be here because I got to live with my brother Arthur. And then we got to, experience new brothers and Tiree, Dutch, and Pops. We got our sister and Princess Sarissa, and we also had her sister, Princess Prin for a while too. But she's now in heaven too. But yeah, we got to meet a lot of nice, good ratties because of being adopted. We have a nice home here with our daddy, and you all got to see these cool fill-in photos for Fred and Fibbs. You might see Princess Celestia on one of the fill-in photos for Fred and Fibbs back at the beginning. I think she did one around Christmas time, the one year. So check it out. Check out some of the old fill-in photos for Fred and Fibbs videos, and you'll see Princess Celestia in one of them. Now let's see here. So Prince Ernie, he was said he got married to my daddy's one around, Princess Celestia, and he actually made a book to celebrate the royal wedding. Yeah, back in 2017, which is when they got married, everyone was talking about the royal wedding between Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, but the real royal wedding, to say that a few times fast, was between Prince Ernie and Princess Celestia, because you had two royals being married, where, Prince Harry was a royal, but Meghan Markle was a non-royal, so she was just like an actress. So that doesn't mean that she wasn't special, you don't have to be royal to be special, We all have our own little talents, and that's what makes us special. Like me, I'm a really good colorer. I don't need to be a prince, to be special and have value. I just take my own unique little talent, and that's what I do. So, well, the duck is white, but I'm going to use my imagination, and I'm going to make him, let's make him orange. Orange, you're glad you're going to be a different color than white, ducky? Here's an interesting thing about ducks. So if you ever see a duck that's like kind of really colorful and pretty, that's a boy duck. Because the female ducks tend to be plain, and that's because it's like camouflage for them. Because the females have to have the babies and watch after the babies, so it's important that they, are camouflaged and can blend in and hide from the predators, That happens a lot in the animal world. The female will be more subdued in color to, better allow her to survive and hide and camouflage and be away from the prey so she can raise her young. Where the males will tend to be more, flashy. And that's usually a sign to, attract the female. She'll be like, looking around, she'll be like, whoa, look at that. Ducky's pretty colors. I like that. Prince Ernie, he attracted Princess Celestia by his awesome personality. And now I'm going to draw a little ratty, and then I'm going to do a quick color in honor of Prince Ernie. So I'm going to just draw it right up here. So we're going to start by, we're going to get a little line. We're just going to do a little line across. And then we're going to draw the ears. So you get like a little hoop, kind of like an upside down J. And you do that twice. And then we're going to get like a sideways U. Bloop. And we can draw the little ratty eye right there. And we can draw the little ratty nose. Looks like kind of like a little heart. because rats are full of love. And then a little upside down kind of V, like a bird. And then we're going to draw the back of his head. It's going to come down from here. Boop. And we can draw the inner ear. There we go. Now, we're going to give the ratty his leg. Bloop. Come on down. We'll give him his 4 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we draw his leg up. Let's give him his other front leg. Us ratties, we have 4 legs. The ducky, they only have 2 legs. You don't usually see the ducky's legs though, because like in this picture, the ducky's legs are under the water. That's how they're swimming. Now we're going to draw the rat's back. Bloop. And it comes around behind the ducky. And then we're going to connect the rat. We're going to go back this way. And his back leg would be here. And it's going to be covered by the ducky. But then his foot would come down here. So, and then we'll draw finally his tail. Boink. And that's our, well, I was going to say that's Prince Ernie, but it's not Prince Ernie because he needs a crown. So let's draw a little crown on Prince Ernie. And now let's color Prince Ernie. Prince Ernie's going to be easy to color because Prince Ernie, he was white. So we really don't even have to color Prince Ernie. We can just color his nose. Nice red. And make his inner ear pink. And his little paws pink. And his tail pink. And then we'll make his crown nice and yellow, like a gold. And then we have our Prince Ernie. That's a good Prince Ernie, isn't it? I think it's a pretty nice Prince Ernie. But you know who had a really nice Prince Ernie? Well, I'll tell you when I get back. Take care, minions. I'll be right back. Bye! Hey, minions! Derf, I'm back. And this is that other photo I was telling you about. This was drawn by, right away here, Drusilla Kuhl. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. But she drew a picture of Prince Ernie, memory eternal, in honor of Prince Ernie too. And I colored this picture. So even though she drew it, I colored it. So I don't know. I don't know. I think she did a little bit of a better Prince Ernie than me, but you know, it's okay. My talent goes in with coloring, so that's what I do. Remember, like I said, it's all about using the talent that you have to the best of your ability. You know, you don't have to be a prince to be special or a princess. You know, as long as you're using your talent to make the world a little bit a better place, it's okay. You're royal and you're in my eyes. So, speaking of coloring, one day I might end up finished coloring this little booklet that honors the royal wedding between the 2018 royal wedding between Prince Ernie and Princess Celestia. And then we have Prince Ernie and Princess Celestia. And this book has a whole bunch of stuff in it. It talks about who Princess Celestia is, her likes and her dislikes, and look, why she loves Prince Ernie. And here's Prince Ernie. We learn about him, who his owner is, and stuff about him, and why why he likes her. There's a lot of things in this activity book. You can like choose the you can try to find out how many rats. You can count the rats that are going to Prince Ernie's wedding, and there's a few more days. Think of things that might be on Prince Ernie's mind while he waits for his wedding. You can film it. It's like a nice activity book. And they have their wedding vows. And then Prince Ernie has his wedding vows. This might be a good book for Dutch to read. and you can make a little gown and put it on Princess Celestia, and you can color their wedding cake. Because rats like cake. Look at them. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah, look at them eating their cake. And here we learn a little bit more about Prince Ernie and his brothers and his siblings. And oh no! Here's another activity. We have to find the ring because Prince Ernie lost his ring and he feels all embarrassed. So yeah, we have to go back through the pages. It's like a little activity book for kids. And here's Prince Ernie had a little medal, and you can make your own little medal that you can hang on yourself. Yep. Here's some jokes. What letter does Princess Celestia think is the tastiest? Brown E. What's the most royal letter in the alphabet? Royal T. Besides Presidential Biscuit, what is Princess Celestia's favorite ringtone? The wedding ring. And what letter makes Prince Ernie want to take a nap? Sleep E. And how do you know if a wedding is sad? Even the cake is in tears. That's pretty funny. Look at me. I'm getting sleepy. And we can play some tic-tac-toe and all this stuff. Yep, so, yeah, maybe I'm going to have to do this book one day. I know. So, it'll be a lot of fun. And it'll be a good way to remember Prince Ernie and Princess Celestia. Because remember, even if somebody's gone and is in heaven, like how Prince Ernie and Princess Celestia are, as long as they remain in our hearts and remember the way that they touched our lives, they're never truly, truly gone. And so that's why it's always important to, remember them and keep them alive in our hearts, whether it's through maybe drawing a picture or just reliving some old memories with them through photos or old movies you have of them. So this is Derf, and I'll be signing off. Y'all take care. I gotta go get ready to take my nappy. So take care. Have a good night. Bye, minions.